Welcome to the paint party. My name is Laura and I will be your guide for today's painting, which was inspired by our recent solar eclipse. If you are painting along, check out the description below for all the supplies you will need. Pull up an easel and let's get painting. Beginning with a large flat brush, mix a scoop of ultramarine blue, about half the amount of black, and a small drop of white. Add a drop of water if your paint is thick, brush from side to side all the way across the top of the canvas and work your way down. As you paint, add more blue or white to your mix in order to achieve a lighter shade of blue. Go about 3/4 of the way down, then clean your brush and pick up some white paint. Brush back and forth along the bottom edge of the blue, allowing the colors to blend together. If they are not blending, you may need to wet your brush or perhaps pick up more blue. Continue brushing to the bottom of the canvas. With the background finished, allow your canvas to dry completely before adding the eclipse. Use a small flat brush to mix equal parts chrome yellow and titanium white. You may also add red to make orange, or you may simply use white paint by itself. Add a drop of water to loosen up the paint and wipe off the excess from your brush. Place a circular object near the upper right section of the canvas and use the edge of the bristles to trace the circle. Remove the circular object and with a small amount of paint on the edge of your bristles, dip your brush in the water and dab it on a paper towel. Using the edge of the small, flat, damp brush, flick outward from the circle to create a glowing effect. Go around the ring once for a subtle glow, or add another coat to make it brighter. And now it's time to paint the moon and the trees. For the next few steps, we will need black paint, a small flat brush, a small Filbert brush, and optionally, a small round brush. Add a drop of water to the paint, wipe off the excess, and use either the tip of a small round brush or the edge of a small flat brush to trace the inside circle of the ring. Use the small flat brush to fill it in. With the eclipse painted, use the edge of the small flat brush and black paint to map out the trees. Using the edge of the bristles, draw a diagonal line that stretches across the left side of your canvas. Press down more firmly as you begin near the edge, then release the pressure as you approach the sky. This will serve as the tree trunk. Add as many tree trunks as you like to the bottom of your painting, making them taller towards the edges and smaller towards the center. The trees on the left should be angled to the right, and the trees on the right should be angled to the left. The trees in the center should be more straight. After the trees have been mapped out, use a Filbert brush to add the branches. Still using the black paint, use the tip of the Filbert brush to lightly tap small branches on the top of your trees. As you move down the trunk, press down a bit more firmly and bring the branches out a bit wider. The general idea is to have fuller, thicker branches towards the bottom and smaller branches towards the top. Fill in all of your trees from the top to the bottom. Before adding the final detail, clean your brushes, swap out your paint water, and make sure everything is dry before using the handle of a small round brush and white paint to scatter a few stars across the sky. Tap lightly for a small star or press more firmly for a brighter star. Scatter them around the sky and in between the branches, adding as many as you like. And that is the final detail based on the reference. Feel free to add whatever other details you like, UFOs, shooting stars, but whatever you do, the final step is, of course, to sign your name. Take credit for your work. And if you are inclined to post to Instagram, please tag me at Tiny Artwork so I can see your version of this painting. Thank you for painting with me. I hope you had a great time and will join me again. And until then, happy painting!